Good evening, everyone. I'm Austin Allen, and tonight I will be reviewing Thomas and Friends Edward, the Ertl Thomas and Friends Edward. Edward the Blue Engine, everyone. He's a die-cast train made by Ertl. This die-cast locomotive train measures 5 inches long from buffer to buffer and 1.25 inches tall, 1.25 inches tall at the top of his funnel. In real life, Edward is a blue mixed traffic engine that was based on a real life locomotive. Specifically, a 440 Furness Railway K2 class engine, complete with a Fowler tender. And Edward the Blue Engine was created by Reverend Wilbert Audrey himself. Edward the Blue Engine was created by Edward was the first locomotive character created by Reverend Wilbert Audrey himself. This train is made of die-cast. He's made of metal with the plastic wheels and side rods on both sides. Look at the 440 wheel arrangement. That makes him an elderly 440 mixed traffic tender engine. He is blue all over with red lining. On a splasher or wheel arch. Half splash on his wheel arch, on a splasher, and half splasher. Red lining on his splasher and half splasher on both sides. Splashers on both sides. The boxy square with a squared box behind it. The smoke box and funnel is all black. He has a red running board, a red flat running board. With two couplers back to front, and he has black buffers front to back. Short. He has 4 small wheels up front and 4 driving wheels he has 4 small wheels up front and 4 driving wheels behind it with plastic side with white static side rods made of with plastic white side rods. the boiler band, short and stumpy boiler, and short and stumpy dome. The handrails and boiler bands. The handrails and the boiler bands are unpainted on this die-cast train. Cab windows on the front, done in black and yellow. Done in black with the yellow outline. Done in black with the yellow outline. Black cab roof. Two cab windows with yellow lining. Cab door. Sliding door. Blue step ladder. Fowler tender done in blue. Fowler tender done in blue with a red lining. And it has 6 small wheels on both sides. And Edward is also the number 2 engine with a number 2 on his coal tender on both sides. Done in red and yellow. Here's a yellow number 2. Here's a number 2 done in yellow, painted in yellow with the red outline. And his Fowler tender was filled with black coal. Molded black coal on top. He's a die-cast Ertl train, made by Ertl. My mom got me this toy train from Etsy, and it cost $26.25. And on the front of the smoke box, is a plastic gray face. It's a 3D printed plastic gray face. Is Edward's on the front of Edward's smoke box. On the front of the smoke box is Edward's 3D printed gray face. Nicely sculpted nose. Eyes and mouth with teeth. Gray face, black eyebrows, white eyes with black pupils. Smiley face. And white teeth in his mouth. Edward, look at Edward. He looks so jovial and happy. He has a happy face. Oh, look. He wanted to say is, hey, look at me, I'm Edward. Hey, all he wants to say is, hey, look at me, I'm Edward. Hey, look at me, I'm Edward. I'm a happy train. I'm a happy talking train. Getting along with the other engines on the island of Sodor. You can move back and forth, back and forth. His wheels are made of plastic, and so are the side rods. Look at him. He's an Ertl train. Made by Ertl. And now it's comparison time. Let's compare Edward with Tom Tipper's mail van. And let's compare Edward with Caroline the car. George the Steamroller. George the Steamroller. Look at George. He's look at George. He's taller than Edward. He's taller than Edward. See? And last but not least, Godred the Mountain Engine. From Wilbur Audrey's book, Mountain Engines. Ow. Well, that's all for tonight. Well, that's all for tonight. Hit the like button. Hit the like button by giving it a thumbs up. Write a comment down below if you already subscribed to my channel. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching my video. And I'll see you again next time with another figure review. Good night.